How can I select a specific HTML element with JavaScript? Imagine you're trying to change the look of a web page, but you need to find the right element first. That's where selecting elements with JavaScript comes into play. It's a key part of making web pages interactive and dynamic. The Document Object Model, or DOM, is like a map of all the elements on a web page. JavaScript uses this map to find and change things on the page. One of the simplest ways to select an element is using the method called document_getElementById. Think of it as a way to find an element by its unique name. Called an ID if you have a heading with id equal to header, you can grab it with document. GetElementById header. If that element exists, you get a reference to it. If not, it returns null, meaning nothing was found. This method is super fast because it looks for a specific id, which should be unique on the page. Another handy method is document_query_selector. This one is a bit more flexible because it uses CSS selectors. For example, if you want to find the first element with class called menuItem, you write document_query_selector, menuItem. It returns the first match it finds. If no match exists, it returns null. You can also use it to select elements by tag name, like document_query_selector, div, to get the first div element. If you want to get all elements with a certain class, you can use document_getElementsByClassName. This returns a live collection of all matching elements. For example, document_getElementsByClassName button gives you all elements with class button. You can access each one by index like, and so on. Keep in mind this collection updates if the page changes. Similarly, document_getElementsByTagName returns a live collection of all elements with a specific tag. If you want all paragraph tags, you write document_getElementsByTagName p. This is useful for grabbing groups of similar elements. For more control, document_query_selectorAll is a powerful tool. It returns a static list of all elements matching a CSS selector. For example, document_query_selector all input type is equal to checkbox gets all checkboxes on the page. And like getElementsByClassName or getElementsByTagName, this list doesn't change if the DOM updates. Once you have selected an element, you can change its properties or styles. For example, if you want to change the text inside an element with id header, you write var element is equal to document_getElementById header, then set element text content to whatever you want. Or to change the color of a paragraph with class highlight, you find it with query selector and then set style color to blue. Knowing which method to use depends on what you need. Use getElementById when you know the exact ID. Use query selector for more flexible selections with CSS rules. For multiple elements, getElementsByClassName, getElementsByTagName, or query selectorAll are your options. These tools are the foundation for making your web page interactive and responsive. They let you find, modify, and control elements on your page easily and efficiently.